Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Welcome back. And tonight is part 55. That means this is my 55th live stream. And boy, has that gone quickly. 55, that's probably about 26 weeks. That's passed really quickly. Hello, Blob. Are you still here? Or did you go off to watch the Champions League football? I do know there's a lot of Champions League football on tonight. I'm not expecting a big crowd in tonight. And I'm going to treat it as... Hi, Alex. How are you doing? How is Sweden tonight? It's getting colder here in south of England. How is Sweden? Probably colder than England. So I'm not expecting a big crowd in tonight, but it's a shame because this is the biggest night in Burnley's short history that I've been with them. And we will be playing Wolves in the Carabou Cup final. And that wasn't something that I didn't see coming. And how did we get there? Yeah, we beat Manchester United, didn't we, in the semi-final? I didn't actually see that coming. And here we are. We have made it into the final of the Carabou Cup. We still have to play Chelsea first. We've been on a very good run. These were tough fixtures for us. Tottenham, we drew 1-1 last time. We then beat Preston in the FA Cup. And then we had that really good win against Leeds. Lost to Manchester United, unfortunately. I remember that. A very poor defensive error after I went into the low block and then didn't lower the line. That was my error. And then we beat Liverpool away at Anfield by 1-0. And that's not the first time that that's happened here at Burnley. Good win against Liverpool. But now today we got Chelsea, Watford, Wolves, Watford. Wolves in the Carabou Cup. Can we do it? The interesting thing is that the Carabou Cup is on a Tuesday night. The Carabou Cup final's on a Tuesday night. And that kind of messes up training for the Carabou Cup. Hey, Andy, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Not watching the Champions League football then tonight. I did watch a little bit of Newcastle earlier. Managed to catch the first half where they're playing away at Milan. I don't know what the current score is, so if anybody's watching it, please update me on the Champions League results. Because while I'm sitting here, I've no access to the Champions League. But going back to this interesting thing about the Carabou Cup, I would put in here a big match preparation, but now it doesn't make any sense as we have the final on a Tuesday. So if it was on the Saturday, I would have filled this up with attacking corners, attacking free kicks. I'd have put penalties in here. There would have been so much that I could have done here. So I kind of just thought the only opportunity that I have is this little session here, because we have to travel there. And I just put penalties in there. So other than that, there's very little preparation in terms of training that I can do for the Carabou Cup final. But then it's the same for Wolves. They can't do very much training. I was... I don't know if you guys have seen the update from SI regarding FM24. It does look to me like the transfer window is going to become harder. And I think that from what I'm reading on that, I'm going to do a little video for the weekend on this week's announcements. I think there'll probably be one on Thursday as well. But it looks to me like the AI is going to get a little bit smarter when it comes to transfers. And also it looks like it's not going to be so easy just to pull in those loans that you're able to do quite easily. You know, you grab your Liam Delap. And I think what the AI managers are going to be able to do now is like if they are looking to develop certain attributes, maybe it's like his physical game because they are young. They might want to loan him out to more physical teams. And so if you're not a physical team, then you might not be pulling in these young lads so easily anymore. So there's going to be changes. I think it's going to make the transfer window harder, which I can do without. But I'll do a little video on that. Yeah, absolutely, Andy. I think it's going to get smarter in a lot of ways. If they're trying to make this game harder. And I think the AI is going to get a lot smarter, especially in game. It's going to get a lot smarter. And certainly in terms of the players, because you don't often see them putting their young boys on the pitch. And so I think the AI managers are going to be putting youngsters onto the pitch a lot more. That's certainly what I'm reading between the lines in these documents that they're releasing. I'll do a little video on that on the weekend and see what we make of that. Hi Alex, how you doing, mate? And I think we better get on with playing Chelsea. I want to have a quick look at Chelsea's report. I'm not sure if I'm getting reports at the moment. I'm still not getting reports. Even though I've told this, I don't want this guy scouting. What is going on here? They keep putting this guy out to scout. And I don't want him scouting. Because now I'm not getting opposition reports, which is making my life really difficult. So, where am I going to find this scouting coverage? So, who is supposed to be? Martin Hodge is supposed to be. No, it's Benson, isn't it? Am I confusing? So, I'm going to just grab one of these guys. Brian Carey, is he good enough? Yeah, he's good enough. So we'll grab Brian Carey and we'll put him responsible for the... I don't know if it is really a good idea to have my... you see, it's down to me to control it, so I don't know who's interfering. Brian Carey is supposed to be scouting the opposition. And if I go to... I think he's off in Brazil or somewhere, so who's sent him out there? And doesn't make any sense to me. I'm making these decisions. Oi. And, Brian Carey, he actually doesn't have an assignment, so why isn't he doing his job? This doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go back in here. Oi, get out of there. And I'm really at a loss to try and figure out why this is happening. Scouting opposition reports Brian Carey. I'm not getting any. He doesn't have an assignment, so he should be available to give me those reports. Unless I have to alter it in this coverage as well. So that's no good, because it just, it's not about anything other. That's just looking for players, so that's no good. Brian Carey is supposed to be doing scout reports for me. He's not doing it. I guess that's another challenge I have to get through. But I'm looking at the Gegenpress. They're going to press us high up the pitch, and that's really all I want to know. Are they going to be good at it? Yes, they are. And they're when they lose the ball, they're going to try and get it back off us. All I need to figure out is, are they pacey? But at the moment, I'm just kind of thinking with Chelsea, I'm not expecting to win. We'll play with a standard line. We'll step up more. And I'm not expecting to win this game. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'll figure out when I do the opposition instructions how pacey they are, how creative they are. We are at home. We should remain positive about this. We've got some good results under our belt. I'm going to say yes and then change it. I'm not going to play cautious. And he wants me to drop the line deeper. No, that's not a good idea. That's just going to invite pressure. Here he goes again, Mr. Thug assistant. They look a bit tired. Oh, they've got Lukaku playing for them, have they? Playing a 3 at the back. Reece James obviously has pace. He's got a poor left foot, so we'll just turn him on to his left foot. Why he wants me to hard tackle Reece James, I have absolutely no idea. He's very composed, he's very brave, he's very aggressive, he's very strong. Why would he want me to hard tackle him? Just doesn't make any sense. So, in fact, easy tackling might be better. And then on the other side, again, he looks a bit pacey, so we'll just probably turn him onto his right foot. It's just to make him uncomfortable a little bit. We don't need to hard tackle him either. N'Golo Kante, we definitely don't want a hard tackle. I think we should close him down. He's not the most creative player I've ever come across. He's a ball winner. So I think we should just close him down and just press him rather. He's not a good dribbler rather than doing anything else. He has a weak left foot as well. So we'll close him down and put him onto his left foot. And Jorginho is a very creative player. Very, very useful. And so we need to take him out of the game. He's not very strong, so I'm going to hard tackle him, tight mark him, and put him onto his left foot. So that hopefully we can deal with him. Put him onto his left foot. I think it was his left foot, wasn't it? So we'll put him on his left foot. And he's not in good form, this Fontan. So we might close him down later. But for now, we'll just leave him alone. Passing, vision, flair. This is another play we got to take out of the game. He's not very brave. So we might hard tackle him, turn him onto his right foot and tight mark him. Tight mark him, hard tackle him and right foot. And then Sterling is always dangerous in FM. In real life, he's not that dangerous. I wouldn't worry too much about him. But in FM, he's very, very dangerous player. Left foot and hard tackle him, I think. That's probably the best way to deal with Sterling. I don't want to get too close to him. He's very fast. Was it his left foot or his right foot? Left foot is weak. And then Lukaku, big, strong. Oh my God, 20 strength. Certainly don't want to get very close to Lukaku. Very big, very strong player. Very composed, good dribbling. We don't want to get anywhere near him. We're just going to back off Lukaku. I'm not going to tight mark him. Hey, Artery, how are you doing, my friend? And so that's how we're going to start. I do have problems, and I have Gabia injured now, as well as Amadozic. My back four is not good. And so we're going to have problems. We've got McNally and Phillips at the back. I'm anticipating problems at the back, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes we just got to take that on the chin. And if both my centre-backs are injured, at least hopefully they'll be back for the Carabou Cup final. Need to turn that off. They hopefully will be back for the Carabou Cup final. I want you to pick up where you left off. We've got nothing to lose here, boys. I have faith in you. Go out there, make me proud. And let's see what we can do with... Oh, gosh. And there's a highlight from the kickoff, which is always not a good thing. But let's hope that Chelsea are going to turn the ball over. They are bringing it out. And the low block is... You can see the low block in this game. They let Fofana just run. And it might not be such a good thing then, because we've gone a goal behind in 20 seconds. And so much for my words that I have faith in you. And, that was dreadful. I have to have a look at the replay there. What actually happened? Yeah, there it is. It was the Reece James. So what we have to do... what am I going to do here? Let's stop for a minute. Kluivert is going to have to track Reece James. He just let him go. And that was the problem. And at the moment, you can see the stats are Chelsea have 100% shots on target. We haven't had a shot yet. I'm not too worried about that. The idea is just to keep the game tight at this point in time and wait for Chelsea to get tired. And hopefully, come the second half, we will be fresher than Chelsea. But we've got to stay in the game. It's really important we stay in the game. But we do have a chance. Looking for Leonardo, can't find him. And is he sticking with him this time? He did stay with him this time. which is good. Well done, Clivert. But he's lost the ball again. Oh, boy. And, this game is not being very kind to me. And we're going to go 2 behind, are we? What is going on? These are the little things that I want FM to tidy up. I don't care whether they do anything about transfers and in more intelligent AI in the transfer market. I want them to tidy up this game engine, because all sorts of strange things happen. Nice tackle, but we got to stay focused. I'm not sure what everybody else thinks, but I don't think the low block is working. So we need to push the lines up. Not that one. I need to go here. And we're going to go into a more positive style of play. Where is it? Not that one, this one. And we need to push the lines up a little bit. Asprilla has taken a knock. He's injured. That's not good news. So I'm going to bring Bellegarde in here. I didn't see that Asprilla had taken a knock, but that's not good. So we need to go at Chelsea a little bit. They've had all the momentum, and we haven't really been in this game at all. We've got to push up and make them work harder. Jorginho has also taken a knock. I wonder if that was in a collision with Asprilla. But there's maybe he's someone we need to focus on. And yeah, he's a little bit slow. So maybe we need to give Jorginho a hard tackle. Little ball over the top. And here's Bellegarde. 1-1. 1-1. Oh, boy. Do not be afraid to change. If it's not working one way, then change it. And the ironic thing is that we are actually winning the shots on target battle, because we have 1 shot, 1 on target. And do not be afraid to change things. And yeah, at the moment it's all square, and the result is saying all square. So at the moment things are working out okay, but Chelsea are just about shading it, I think. We need to close him down. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. And there's that wide ball again. Clivert should have been with Reece James. He was miles from him. He's fast asleep, like me sometimes. And Chelsea it's very, very close in terms of the stats. 50-50 possession. It's very, very close. And shots on target is very, very close. We've done well to come back. We changed the system a bit. And, I thought we were going to score another one. But 1-1. We should no way be winning this game. We should no way be even in it, given the quality of the two teams. Tactically though, we've outfoxed them a little bit. And I want to tell everyone it's time to dig in now, boys. And you weren't that bad. You weren't that bad, but you can still improve. You weren't that bad. So I just want to get them to... They seem motivated. They seem inspired. I'm a bit concerned about Asprilla being injured before the Carabou Cup final. But hey-ho, Bellegarde is having a very good game in his place. It's about time he had a good game. It might be about time for me to change something as well. But here is Larson. And we are building again, and it's nice. I love this tactic. I just think this tactic's the best one I've ever come up with. And just like teams who haven't got a chance, it gives them a chance. And that's not always nice. And we're in again. Clivert and Leonardo. He will not play well for me, Leonardo. He's such a good player for everybody else, but he will not play for me. And it might be because he doesn't have a partner. And he might just need a partner. And to think, maybe it's time. Let's just study this shots on target business. Yeah, maybe it's time for me to go and try and win this now. We gotta be brave now. Now the problem is Bellegarde can't play up there. Aspria's already gone off. Bellegarde's just come on, so I don't want to take him off. So what can I do? Kluivert is like an idiot, but he's actually on a 7.4. Larsson's not playing very well. Can Bellegarde play in here? Yes, he can. So we'll take Larsson off and we'll put Lee up top as a false 9. We'll try and get Leonardo functioning. He's on a 6.3, so we'll try and get him functioning. And tired players, Kluivert's tired, but he's not over exhausted. We have a couple of boys. McNally's not playing very well. I'm going to bring on Gabbia. I know he's not fit, but McNally's not ideal there. And let's have a look at Chelsea. Mason Mount. If he plays the way that he is playing for Manchester United at the moment, he's rubbish. I think we'll hard tackle him. And where is he playing? Is he that creative? Close him down and hard tackle him. I thought he was a little bit more creative than that, but he's obviously not. So at the moment, it's still 1-1. I want to go and try and win this. So we'll go a little bit more attacking. Take Chelsea on. We are the home team. We've got to show these teams that we're not scared. Ah, boy. That perhaps wasn't the right move. But you can see I was losing the shots on target game and it wasn't working for me. Set pieces are set pieces. So there's nothing you should do about reacting to a set piece. Nothing I can do about a set piece. But we'll see if we can come back into this game again. Oh, boy. I mean, this is such a poor team. And especially with the injuries that we have, that we shouldn't even be anywhere near Chelsea. So we're giving them a good game. That's poor. that's the kind of team that we are. And much better reflection on the kind of team we are. Intercept that? No, not good enough. And in Chelsea are actually looking far the better team now. Ball into the box. Yeah, Lukaku. Ah, boy, it's not going to be. Maybe that was my fault, looking for the winner. And now there's very little I can do except damage limitation. And I'm going to slip back into the low block now just to limit the damage. That was poor. Very, very poor. Leonardo's having a nightmare. I don't have anybody I can bring on now, though. I can put Lee up top. But then I don't have an attack in mid. It's a waste of time. Let's go back to the Brazilian. That's the problems with injuries. Anybody else tired? Danilo is tired. Maybe need to bring Kirkin on for Reece James. Danilo is very tired. Maswega can come on for Danilo. And that's it. That's all I can do. It's a poor defeat, but we have just switched the PC on. And that sometimes doesn't help. You can see that Chelsea have a 50%. We have a 33%. It's about right then. And I need to shout at the boys and tell them we want more. This is not good enough. And they need to forget about this game after and focus on the Carabou Cup final. We do have a cup game. Who is that? He keeps giving the ball away. Who is that? Phillips. So Oz doing himself out of a place in the cup final. Stop giving the ball away. And we're in. We do have a chance. We have made it 3-2. It's not over yet. Hey, Robbie. It's not over yet. One more change and go into the low block. Maybe. Oh, is it going to be disallowed? No, it's been awarded. It's not over yet, this game. We did give ourselves a chance. We've changed just before, well, 15 minutes left. So there's now 14 minutes left, and we have got a chance. We'll stay in the low block now. They are at 50%. We are at 33%. If we can get that up a couple of shots, then the game will be level. And maybe that's a good idea. Come on, boys, we got this. We can do this. It's only 3-2. Do we have any puff left? Or a Chelsea? Oh, we do have a highlight. Can we possibly get a draw? This would be like a monumental comeback. And we do have a chance. Can he turn? He's trying to turn. We've scored. What a manager. I went back to the low block. And we have turned this around. Well, oh gosh, is it going to be offside? I'll be so disappointed. He looks onside to me. That was perfectly good goal. We've pulled it back to 3-3. Is it possible to get a winner? Can we get a winner? What was disappointing, Robbie? I think that's absolutely brilliant. We have somehow turned that around, and we didn't get the result we wanted. I think we've done well. I'm going to say you were unlucky. I think we've done very well there, and we have somehow turned that game around. And that's a good point. And it keeps us in touch with Tottenham. We're in 8th. Keeps us in touch with Tottenham, West Ham, Arsenal. There's places, there's a European spot up for grabs here. There is, if you play the system right. If you play the system right, Robbie, there's always a way back. And the thing is, you make mistakes, change. Make another mistake, change it. And that's what we kept doing. And eventually, it worked out in the end. I don't know how, don't ask me. But I'm going to take that one. That's one for the manager, that is. Oh, boy. So, what have we got next? So, we've got the cup game next, haven't we? We've got a... Oh, it's just going on and on and on here. That's 3-3. I'm going to take that. That was an exceptional performance. What a comeback. We have Watford in the cup now on Saturday, so I need to rest this squad. They're just tired, boys, bless them. We need to give them a rest. And it does look like Aspria's not seriously injured, which is good news. I might even rest Aspria for the next game, just to stop him getting injured. But he probably, even if I send him home and say don't do any training, he'll probably trip over the cat and break his leg or something. But, hey ho, we have picked up another result out of nowhere. That was absolutely brilliant. Oh boy. I'm not sure how many people are actually still in here. I know Robbie's in here. It's saying 5 viewers, but I've actually only got 2 showing up on my list. I know there's Champions League football going on, so there's probably not many people left. But what a comeback. What a comeback. Hey, Andy, you're still here, are you? Probably gasping for breath after that, Andy, are you? Same as me. I can't believe that happened. Sometimes this game does things I don't understand. That's actually not a bad looking lineup. How fit is he about to return? Amadozic, is he about to return 2 days? So he will be fit for the cup final, Amadozic. FM is such a crazy game sometimes. But if you work it, then you can beat it. I know there's these people who say that it's all fixed and stuff. No, it isn't. You can change the script. And it's very simple to do. Very, very simple to do. I did like I did like the fact, Andy, you picked up on that word numbskull today. Like, that's exactly how I felt. You numbskull. And I did that video. That was a good comment. It made me smile. Gabia, I think Josh De Silva at left back. He can't even play left back. He can, I suppose. He probably would make quite a good fullback on support, actually. Yeah, let's try him. Let's give him a try. I'll go along with that. Devlin probably needs a game. Danilo Cherlinov. Yeah, I'll go along with that. I can't do anything else because Musa is still injured again. He's been injured most of the season. So Gabia, McNally, I'm going to need Phillips. No, maybe I should play Phillips in here because I'll play Gabia and Amadozic in the cup final. Asprilla. Do I want to rest Asprilla? I think I'm going to play Bellegarde in here to rest Asprilla for the cup. Devlin, he's going to try him out at fullback. I don't know why he wants to do that. I've got plenty of fullbacks. We're going to bring Kirkin on and sort his bench out. So we'll Costinha and Baba Rahman. Could also play Baba Rahman in this game. It's the kind of game we could rest Kirkin, but being as Lewis will play in the final, then Kirkin can play. Nathan won't play in the final. Devlin. Danilo, we'll have to take a look at. We'll have to rest Danilo maybe after 60 minutes. Larson will also need to be rested, I think, after 60. It's possible that we can play Makuta for the second half. See how it goes in the first. We do also have Roberts who can play on the left wing. Interesting. So why he wanted to put Devlin there, I don't know. Unless he just wanted to play Devlin. I want to put now some... I need a centre-back in there on the bench. McNally can come on the bench instead of Roberts. Then I've got... See, he's put all full-backs on the bench. That's why you can't trust. So we're going to put De Silva in here. Kluivert as the winger. And then Makuta. And we need a striker up top. Kang In Lee can sit on the bench as the striker. I'll rest Asprilla. Ready for the cup final. Devlin is lacking in, so I need to make sure I have got someone who can play at DLP. Makuta can come in. And I think De Silva can play a decent job as a DLP, can he? Yeah, he can do that role very nicely. So I think I'll go with that. Burnley must respect who? Ngakia. Now, do I have... are you going to allow me to have a report on Watford, possibly? No. It's too late. If I send someone to get one now, it's too late. Why am I not being allowed to have scout reports? I don't understand this. Go to my scouting coverage. Carey, he doesn't have an assignment. Go to staff, responsibilities, scouting, providing scouting opposition reports, Brian Carey. How am I, why is he not doing his job? I might have to sack him. What is he doing? It's very strange. So I have no idea of what Watford are like. Have I got any information in the data hub about them? Oh, I don't like playing against wingers. But they're not linking up very well together. I want to play down the middle. they look fairly weak to me in the middle, so I'll focus my play in the middle. Let's just play through the middle. They don't look very good down the middle. Getting the ball out wide. They're going to try and exploit the wide areas. We need to put tall players at the back. And Gabbia is only 6'1", but he's good in the air. Phillips is 6'3", and he's also good in the air. I'd like to have someone tall, 6 foot. He's tall, has decent jumping reach on the back post. Kirkin, I think, also is quite tall, 6 foot, and has, yeah, he's fairly good in the air. So we're pretty good in the air. I don't know whether I think they're probably going to play a little bit more direct. I think I want to attack them, not play in the low block. I want to play in a high press. I'm just going to drop the line back just in case they start trying to pop balls over the top. That's how we're going to play them. And that's at least how we'll start. How the game will end up, who knows? We might be playing carnival stuff by the end. Who knows? We'll see how it starts and then we'll take it from there. And trained very well, my lad. I actually want to do these as a whole unit today, because with the cup final coming up, I want to just raise morale for everybody that it's possible. So I'm going to take a minute to go out and do everybody who's trained well. So I think it's important before the cup final on Tuesday. Oi, Sunshine, get your act together. But his morale went up. And so we'll go and do the others quickly. There weren't that many, actually, who trained that well. So let's quickly go through those. It's nice to be able to rotate your team before a cup final. It means that you trust your players and that you have a good depth in your squad. There's one or two players who are a bit dodgy. McNally's a bit dodgy, but by and large I trust these players now. I've got used to them. And unlike the Middlesbrough save, which I've been doing today, I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw them, especially the goalkeeper. But, oh boy, that is a nightmare. But that's another story. Is there anybody left? Anybody is very quiet in the chat there. So Maswega, we've done him and that's it. Very quiet in the chat tonight. And I think that's probably because there's not many people here, which is a shame. I wonder if coming into this period of the football calendar, whether I should change my days for the live stream now. Watching and learning. What are you learning, Andy? How not to do it. Oh boy. I made terrible errors in that Chelsea game. I decided to go out and win the game when that probably was not the right thing to do. But then having gone 2 goals down, if you make a change again and there's enough time, if it's the right change, you can still come back into it. And that's how it's done, I suppose. I guess the principle is, if something's not working, then change it. And that's pretty much a very good principle to work to. So we'll just save that game now. Because we did have that horrible crash before where we lost 3 games. So I'm learning. Let's save the game. Now we're going to rest some players. I don't mind losing in the FA Cup. I really don't mind. Because I think it's more important to rest players. And once, we're not going to win the FA Cup So why think that we are? Look at my assistant manager. Oh boy. Can you just like, I'm going to send him on a training course to just like a doing something different training course. It's like, oh boy. He is apparently the danger, isn't he? Do we need to tight mark him? He's very pacey. I don't think we need to tight mark him. I think we're just going to turn him onto his left foot. I don't think we need to tight mark him yet. We probably need to hard tackle this boy. And we probably need to close him down and turn him onto his right foot. So we'll close him down, hard tackle him, and turn him onto his right foot. I fancy Watford. I just feel like they're going to play these long punts over the top. I really got this funny feeling. So I'm going to tight mark both the midfielders and left foot for him. Left foot for him. We'll tight mark this guy as well. Even though they're not great passers, we'll just close them down, make them hurry. So we'll tight mark them. And left foot. So yeah, once again, tight mark him, left foot. Just hurry them. And Imran Lousa, he's a good player in FM. I don't know who he plays for in real life. That's all right, Robbie. I'll just get lonely sometimes. I actually don't know who this guy plays for in real life, but in FM he's a very good player. He's very creative, so I want to tight mark him, even though he's playing on the wing. I'm going to tight mark him and turn him onto his right foot. He is a very good player. I don't know who he plays for. Is he any good in real life? Nobody snapped him up anyway. And this boy, he needs to be hard tackled. There's a bit of a long shot. Hard tackle, left foot. I think that Lousa is probably more dangerous than Reed. Yeah, do you remember when I was managing Elgin, Andy? I was actually only a couple of seasons into the Elgin save in Scottish League One, I think I was. And I got offered the Argentina job. That was like, oh, I'm just a lowly Scottish manager. You're offering me the Argentina job? That was a bit strange as well. I don't know if you saw that. You go that far back, Andy. But it does sometimes happen. I think I've been offered the France job as well in one of the saves when I was at Preston, I think. We'll hard tackle this boy. And that's all we're going to do with him. We're just going to lose him out focus here. And then Alvarez, he looks like a candidate for a hard tackle. Dribbling is good. At the moment, I'm just going to hard tackle Alvarez. He's a good dribbler of the ball. I don't want to get too close to him. Otherwise, he might start skipping past us. And before this game starts, I know it's a rotated team. I'm not worried too much if we don't. Who's this? Devlin's feeling very aggressive. Calm down. But that's got him a little bit more motivated. I don't know, Andy. And I'd only been in the game for like my second season. I was in League One in Scotland. Getting offered the Argentina job. It's like, that's a big job. I don't know why that happened. FM is a very strange game at times. And it is going to be Watford at the moment taking the initiative, but we have won the ball. Come on, Kirkin. Let's put a little bit of a move together. Let's win the game before the cup final. Let's get in the mood. I don't actually mind if we lose it, but let's win the game and get into the winning mood. Larson will probably need to come off at some point to rest him. And the others, Asprilla's being rested. Bellegarde may well be taking Asprilla's place in the final. Well, I'm blowed. And we have struck the first blow here. I don't want to really be... Oh, it's been disallowed, has it? I don't want to be in the FA Cup quarterfinals. It's a bit of a distraction at that time in the season. Oh, so close. But Bellegarde suddenly has found a little bit of form. Is he putting pressure on to get a final place from Asprilla? Or maybe I could put Asprilla out on the left wing, even play Asprilla as the right wing. He's good enough to play anywhere, that boy. Come on, let's win. Let's put one over Watford. Watford are 20th in the Prem. We are in 8th. Oh, referee, that was a foul, wasn't it? It's like... I don't know. I mean, I'm expecting VAR all the time now, and in the two goals that were in the videos today that I've seen, there was no VAR, so I think that just confused me because there was no VAR. And here come Watford. Are Watford going to put one in? Watford have had pretty much all the play. They've had pretty much all the shots. And we are not doing that well. Leonardo, come on. You need to do something, boy. This is not what I bought you for. Bellegarde, nah, that's not going to work. Maybe looking at... Although the shots on target ratio is exactly level. They are 0 and we are 0. So it's exactly level. It's just going to... Who is going to take the initiative, really? I don't like the way that our lines are looking. I'm noticing that they're able to deal with our forward plays quite easily. I don't like the way our lines are looking. So maybe we're going to have to change something in a minute. We'll just go back into the low block. Bring Watford on a little bit. Give us some space in behind. They seem to be dealing with the balls that we're putting through quite easily. But we are in here. Nathan has got ourselves into a right good position. And that's why he's a rotation player, I guess. What I'm going to do is... It's obviously not working. So I'm going to go into the low block now. I want to have a look at the lines once I can. Everything else seems to be working. Just... Should I push the line up? Should I squeeze it? Yeah. I just want to try and draw them out a little bit. Because maybe we're just giving them too much space. And at the back, they're able to defend because we have too much space between our lines. I don't know. I'm guessing at the moment, but just something doesn't look right. Come on, Bellegarde. That was a good tackle. The referee, though, is going to give him a red card here. I thought that was a good tackle. I think he's going to get a red card here, which will put us on the front foot. Red card review. I thought it was a good tackle. It's not given as a red card. Yeah, I didn't even think it was a foul. I thought he won the ball. But do I want to press looser? Let me just have a look at looser. He is a very dangerous player. How good is he? Yeah, maybe we will press him then. Maybe the assistant is right. Let's press him. Come on, boys, we got this. FA Cup quarter-final. I don't want it, but I'm sure you want it, boys. Devlin on a yellow card. He's always aggressive. Let's tell Devlin to ease off the tackles. Because I don't want to get a red card. They've got away with one. The referee's not immune from drawing a red card on us as well. I think I'll tell Kirkin exactly the same. Playing it around nicely. Cherlanov's got a yellow card as well, has he? Come on, Devlin. In chance! Hit the post. Hit the post. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, is it? Going to be one of those days. I think we're just about... No, 4... They've got a 20%. We've got a 0. What a dreadful game. Oh, that was a good pass. Wrong way! Come on, boys. Liven it up a little bit. The crowd are going to sleep. Watford are getting really stuck in, aren't they? Sliding those tackles in. Chance for Leonardo. Yes, finally Leonardo has put one in. Finally. Oh, it's checking VAR again. Oh, my good lord. It's awarded this time. Strange how this game works, isn't it? If you've got 3 tactics, when things are not going your way, just shift them around. And I just moved. I knew something wasn't right. Now it's all level. And it's just simply because I moved to the low block. And it's strange how this game works. It's taken me a year to work it out. I've already done that. And now that I've worked it out, we're going to move on to a new version. Yeah, I agree with him, because I think the referee is handing out yellow cards like confetti at a wedding. And we need to stay on our feet. Oh, my word. Who was that? It was Muric with a save. We just got to stay focused now. Come on, boys, stay focused. I'm just a little bit concerned about the fact that we are not pressing enough, that they're getting too much space on the edge of the box now. And offside. They're 33% now, and we are 20%. I am convinced they're getting too much space in front of our box. And that's a worry as well. But I want to be telling them our shooting's not been good enough. Although I want to drop Leonardo a little bit of praise. I'm happy, and let him be happy. Let him get a bit of praise. Cherlanov has been poor. Anybody else? I'll just tell Cherlanov, you've not been good enough. Get your act together. And we are still 1 up when we don't deserve to be winning. It's very level at the moment, as you can see, 6-2, 6-2. XG, we're just edging because we've scored a goal and we're dominating possession. If we can get a second goal, that will be good. If we equalise, I might have to go Brazilian. What a pass that was. Oh, that would have been a stunning goal. Yeah, I mean, there's more than one way to play this game, Andy. And I know that Lelujo only uses one tactic, and then he'll play that for a few seasons, and he just does that. That's the way he does it. But if you want, I also know he bails out once the going gets tough and he knows he's going to have a problem. Then he bails out and goes and joins another club. But there's so many different ways to play this game, and we are now edging this game. I want to make some changes anyway. So yeah, one tactic at the moment. That's what I'm doing with Middlesbrough, is just focusing on one tactic, just to get them used to it. Maybe later we'll start fiddling about. I know I need to change. Yeah, I mean, if it works, Andy, it works. There's more than one way to play this game. Absolutely. Churlinoff. Clivert can come on. He needs a little bit of match practice. My mouse has got stuck again. Love it when my mouse gets stuck. Leonardo probably needs a rest for the cup final because I don't have Musa available. Danilo definitely will need a rest. And Bellegarde, who is now in contention, also could probably do with a rest, but we're just going to leave him on there for now. I don't have anybody who can come on and play that role now. And have a look at the opposition. They haven't made any changes. And at the moment, I'm not going to do anything because we're just edging the game. And so far, so good. No, we're actually... Yeah, we're just about edging the game. We're coming up to 11-4-6-2. It's close. It's a very close encounter, this. That will do it. That will do it. Oh, yeah. That does it for me. Burnley 2. Watford 0. Lee's corner. Who is it? Gabbia on the back post. It will be interesting to see what FM do with the new set-piece system. I've got one more change I can make. Gabbia perhaps needs a rest. And we'll bring on McNally for Gabbia. See this game out now. It should be fairly simple to see this game out. Let's tell him to focus. McNally did well. I mean, this, I don't know, this system, I've been watching how to play this for a few months now, and it just seems to work. If you've got 3 tactics, they're familiar with all of them. Every time it's not going right, just make a change. And then it just seems to work out. You seem to win a lot of games. Still lose games, of course, but... and draw, as we saw against Chelsea, but we would have lost that game against Chelsea if I hadn't changed it to a low block, which is kind of weird to then win the game when you've changed to a low block. And another chance, and that was greedy. That was greedy, that was. 2 in the 6-yard box. We've only just about edged this, but the 2-0 scoreline is the one that counts. They do have a set piece. Oh, my word. And that's going to be it. Oh, no, there's going to be one more highlight. So we will have a fresh team to go into the game against Wolves. I'm hoping then that Wolves will be tired. So if Wolves are tired, that'll give us the edge, especially if it goes to extra time. Can we get one? I don't know why they're showing all these highlights. Can we get one then just before the end? That's it. Launch it in. Back post. 2-0 is the answer. Am I in key highlights here? Why is it showing all these highlights? And it's finally decided to switch itself off. Lee had a 7. Bellegarde 7.2. A lot of people played well today. Well done, lads. Yeah, I mean, it is, Mikey. It's just, I don't know, is the game struggling to work out what you're doing? I don't know why it worked. I've been keeping an eye on this for 3 months. And I don't know why it works, but I've just noticed it does work. And if you then put the other things around the shots on target, the 3 tactics, It's very difficult to lose. It's harder to lose in this game than it is to win. Um, I don't know why it works. Lee is out. What did that happen? Lee out for 5 to 7 days. I didn't notice that. Oh well, he's out of the cup final. And we're in the quarter final. I need to rest these players, don't I? Because it's only 2 days away. They need to have a rest. All of them have the day off. Day off. Anybody else? Nah, the others are fine. Who's this? Amadozic. He's not back training yet, is he? It's interesting. Should I play him? He is my top defender. So I've got to play him. Although the other defenders are playing well at the moment, aren't they? Oh, decisions. Lee out of the cup final isn't a big deal. We can live without him. I'd like to get Musa back fit, though, because Lee is the reserve striker. Problems. I don't know why we play this game, boys. Problems. Amadozic is back, but he's not fit. He's not going to be fit either. He's going to be nowhere near fit. It is very interesting. I've never known an EFL Cup final be played on a Tuesday night. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I've never ever seen that in real life. YFM is doing it. It's usually the league game on the weekend would be cancelled, and that's where they would have put the Carabou Cup. If I had the chance, which team from any era would I like to manage? Ooh, that is a really good question. I wouldn't want to go too high, but I do remember when Swansea were promoted to the Premier League. I can't remember who was their manager at the time, and he refused to change the way that they were playing. And they came out and they played this short passing game, and it was very, very good. And a lot of people were really shocked by the way they were playing and the results they were getting. And they were taking Man City on in these in this short passing stuff. And they had some good players in their team at the time. And yeah, I think that Swansea team would have been a lovely team to manage. I can identify with them in the kind of style of play that I do play here on FM, with this like short passing, low block, holding onto the ball, frustrating the opposition. I think, yeah, I would love to I would have loved to have actually managed that kind of team. What about you, Andy? Costinha, McNally, and McNally in the final. You're having a laugh. Ability. Then if he's got that ability, why have you got him down as a 2-star player, you donkey? Amadozic is not going to be fit, but I am going to put him on the bench. He's just not going to make it. That's so sad. He's a day or two out. Lee now is injured. I can't play McNally. I'm going to play Gabiot and Phillips. Got to play them. Devlin. No, I don't want to play Devlin. Danilo comes back in, doesn't he? But let's sort out this defence. Costinha and Lewis, they've all been rested. Where's my main man? Oh, Danilo is suspended, is he? He's cup tied. Well, Devlin did quite well in the last game, didn't he? So why not let Devlin start? He did all right. So Devlin and Maswega. About time we had a game from Maswega. Larson is good to go. Bellegarde is struggling. Aspria will come back. And Kluivert will come back. Is Musa fit yet? 5 days. Yeah, that's a good choice, Andy. Those Liverpool, I'm older than you, I guess, but I remember those Liverpool 70s side, great players. Aspria is injured, is he? No, he's suspended. Now that's a problem then. So Bellegarde has to come in and play. I didn't know that Aspria was suspended. I wouldn't have arrested him for the last game. So Kirkin can come in as the centre-back then. And then Danilo. Danilo can't play, he's suspended. Oh, this is not going to be... De Silva is cup-tied. I actually don't have a bench. Amadozic is going to have to come on to the bench. And I have no midfielder. I have one midfielder that I can use. This cup... I've been set up here in this cup tie. I've been set up big time. I'm going to put Egan Riley on the bench. Oh, look at these injuries, suspensions, cup ties. And Wolves are a good team. Wants to play Nathan on the wing, does he? Nah. Hey, Corey, how you doing, my friend? Hold a team meeting. I think if we ease the pressure and tell them we're not expected to win, generally pays to go with what he says. And that's cheered them up a little bit. And what we gave them in terms of a boost, in terms of morale before that last game. So we're rocking and rolling. What have we done tonight? This is just getting more bizarre at each game. We've beaten Liverpool. We then drew 3-3 with Chelsea. Beaten Watford. If we can beat Wolves, this will be like the icing on the cake now. I still probably am not getting scout reports. Nah. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. It's a bug that I'm not getting these scout reports. I'm going to have to go to... Who's next? Watford. So I'm going to go to Watford. Team report. Scout report. Get scout report from Brian Carey. And that's the only way I can do it, is to do it every week, because they're just not listening. It's just kind of weird. So I know nothing about this Wolves team. Ah, boy. Gegenpress. Well, I know we're not great at the back, so we want to buy ourselves a little bit of time. Are they good at the Gegenpress? Where are they in the table? Right behind us. It should be a close contest. So if it's going to be a close contest, then I think we should play with a high press. And just keep that line a little bit. No. I'm going to play with a low block to begin with. I don't know why I suddenly thought of that. And I'm going to push the line up. I think when we played Wolves last time, I started with the high press and we couldn't get past them. I think that's what happened last time, and they beat us 1-0, didn't they? If we go back and look at that fixture, go and find Wolves. Yeah, we lost that 1-0. And I think I started... I played attacking. And... we couldn't penetrate them at all, And I think I'm going to start with the low block. Just on the side of caution. And that's what we'll do against Wolves. I have no idea. When I get to finals, I'm like, oh my giddy aunt, how do I do this? FA Cup quarter-final draw. Let's skip the draw, save a bit of time. We've got Brentford. We could be in the semi-final of the FA Cup if we beat Brentford. Who else is left in the cup then? Oh no, that's yeah, we've got Brentford in the quarter-final. Who else is left in it? Brentford, Burnley, Chelsea, Southampton, Crewe, Newcastle, Manchester City. Come on, Sheffield United. You can do it. Sheffield United can do it. Hey, Ollie. How are you doing, Ollie? Nice to meet you. Happy to have you here at the live stream. And just to update you very quickly, we played a couple of games. We drew 3-3 with Chelsea out of nowhere when we went 3-1 down. And then we've just beaten Watford in the FA Cup 5th round, which means we have Brentford in the quarter-final. And then now we are about to play in the Carabou Cup final. It's our first final. And we are currently still in 8th in the Premier League. I really want to get a European place this season. But we're doing very, very well, considering that this is probably the worst team of players I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. No pressure from the board or the supporters. They both are expecting a win. We'll have to be at our best today, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Getting to the final is still pretty good. Who is this guy? Gabrielson. Sunderland career for... Ali, I don't know, mate. I really don't know what my initial save is going to be. If I'm still with Middlesbrough, I might do Middlesbrough as a beta save just to see if the backward compatibility works okay. I'm only interested in how the game is playing during the beta save, so it doesn't matter who. Then my initial save... I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of people asking for saves. I'm kind of thinking I'll just start at Woking, where I live, and then see what happens. The initial save is you could end up anywhere. So where you start is irrelevant. You're only going to be there for a season or two. But I'd like it to be someone lower down the leagues so that you can make your way up. I don't know yet. I have no idea. Somebody will come up with something and convince me at some point. I don't know. It's hard. It's like thinking that is 23 over already. It's like, come on. I've only just bought FM23 and now I've just bought 24. These, I don't know, people look at these player traits, runs with the ball down the right. I never do stuff like this. I think that it's too restricting on the player. And Leatherhead, see that, like, yeah, I mean, there's some good suggestions here. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a whole bunch of stuff in a bag, because I get suggestions all the time. Which is obviously, it's nice to get suggestions from the people who follow along. I'm just not used to it. This time last year, I only had about 600 subscribers. So I'm not used to this kind of stuff. I'll figure it out. We'll do something interesting. And we'll try and keep people happy. The problem is you can never keep people happy. Somebody didn't like the fact that I did Middlesbrough, and every time a Middlesbrough video goes up I get a dislike. I obviously upset him because he didn't get the team that he wanted. So I wish I didn't have to upset people, but it happens. He probably made a suggestion and his didn't come out of the hat. I mean, I feel really bad, but it's impossible to do every team. I would love to be able to do every team. And maybe by the time I finish my FM career, I will have done every team that people want me to do. Who knows? Gabia is capable of playing. Lee is capable of playing. Musa is not. Amadozic can play 60 minutes. That's interesting. I think I'll just keep him on the bench, though. Phillips' form is not bad. Phillips played very well in the FA Cup 5th round there. Well, let's go and play this game. Let's save it because I don't want any crashes. And we're doing very, very well. We don't want to crash on a good run. Crash on a bad run, I don't mind. Crash on a good run, nah. He does like McNally, doesn't he? But then he only gives him a 2-star rating. He wants to play cautious in a cup final. You're having a laugh. Devlin is a bit of a worry. He is a good player. Look at his mentals. Why does he get a 2-star? His mentals are absolutely brilliant. I think he should be playing more as a centre mid. He's got really good ability as a centre mid on support. I think he should play as a centre. And Maswega, I don't think Maswega can play as a DLP. He's not that efficient. He can play as a DLP. Just his passing isn't really brilliant, but it might be good enough. Devlin would do a good job in this department. Tackle harder. He's very aggressive. Why not? Why not give him a shot? And opposition. Do an A to Z. Accrington. Oh boy. Well, just one season each, Andy. If a player has a trait that shoots with power, I find that help. Yeah, or the other one that I've often used in previous FMs was places shots. I used to like that one in previous FMs. I got a lot of success with that one. There's so much to this game, Andy, that you just, it's so hard. Wolves are tired, so the low block's the right thing to do. Wan-Bissaka, he doesn't have this kind of pace in real life, but it's FM. And so we're just going to turn him onto his left foot. And then the other fullback, Nouri, close him down. Right foot. Close him down and right foot. He's tired at the base of the midfield. Very creative player. Good mentals. Good passing. He's got excellent flair. He's probably playing as a DLP, isn't he? So he needs to be tight marked. Left foot and a hard tackle. Tight mark. Hard tackle. Left foot. So these two are probably more like ball winners than tackling 13. Yeah, this is more like ball winners. Probably a box-to-box, this boy. And so we will close him down and turn him onto his left foot. He looks like a box-to-box to me. So close him down and left foot. And then Nunez is quite creative, isn't he? So tight mark him. Just tight mark him. Don't need to. Unless he has a long shot, does he? Does he have a long shot? Yeah, that's why he wants him closed down. Good idea, Mr. Assistant. And then Neto on the wing. Good pace. Hard tackle and right foot. And the other wing. Again, good pace. And we'll just turn this guy onto his left foot. I think it was his left foot, wasn't it? Yeah. And then, yeah, they are looking quite tight. Ooh, he's a pretty good player, isn't he? Anthony Gordon. Playing up top, though. As an advance forward, probably. Nice. He's Hard tackle him left foot. He's a good player. Hard tackle him left foot. Very, very pacey. I actually didn't know he was that pacey, to be fair, Mikey. He never looked that pacey playing for Man United, but maybe I'm wrong. Do the asymmetric formations work? I love my asymmetric formation. This is the best tactic I have ever come up with. I've won so many trophies with this tactic and the system that we use here, like the 11-point plan I've just been uploaded videos on. And yeah, to be honest, Ollie, this asymmetric's the best tactic that I've ever made, and I'm going to load it up into an FM24. I want to see if it works in FM24. It's just unbelievably good as a tactic. Okay, we're going to go with this team. We're going to go with a low block. They are pacey, so I am going to drop the line back. And they've got a very pacey forward up top. Once in a lifetime, this, boys, because I'm probably resigning at the end of the season. So this is your chance. And go out there and prove to everyone you are winners. I have faith in you guys. I'm going to go into the dugout and close my eyes and hope. And see if we can't get something out of this game. 5 minutes, nothing has happened. It's very, very quiet. Wolves are attacking up the middle. Am I still attacking? Yeah, I don't want to do that particularly. I don't want to focus play against Wolves down the middle. They will play a wing play, but they're not playing a wing play at the moment, which is interesting. And actually, we're into 20 minutes, not a single shot on goal yet. What a final this is. The fans must be asleep. There has been nothing happen at all in the first half. But look how tired Wolves are getting compared to us. And if it stays like this, extra time should be a breeze, because they'll be on their knees. We'll be fairly fresh. Well, there has not been a shot at all. Wolves have finally got a shot in the first half. This is bizarre. It's all Wolves at the moment, but it's half-time, and there wasn't a single highlight in the final. What is that about? Well, we need to sort something out here. Could Wolves be tiring? Could they be? Yeah, they're getting tired, aren't they? Should I go Brazilian? But Bellegarde can't play that now, can he? I'd have to bring him off. If I had Asprilla there, you see, it's an easy change. And I don't have another forward on the bench, so maybe I'll go to the low block. Something is not working, so we need to change something. And maybe it is just about being fitter than the opposition. Devlin's tired, needs keeping an eye on. I'm going to say we haven't been good enough. And I'm going to talk to some of the individuals, like Leonardo, like Clivert, like Bellegarde. They simply, and like Nathan Phillips, you simply have not been good enough. Get your act together. I am considering Amadozic, because Phillips is not having the greatest of games here. We need to be turning this around, and we've almost gotten there. We've got to get some shots on target, though, and then we'll be doing all right. I can't go to the Brazilian tactic because I just don't have another forward who can fill in there. And Devlin, I think, is tired. So maybe Devlin does need to come off. And he's on a yellow card, but it doesn't matter. He is tired, isn't he? Phillips is not playing very well. So Amadosic can come on for Phillips. Welcome back. Kirkin for Lewis, who's on a yellow card. Devlin is tired. So Makuta can come in as the centre mid. Bellegarde's having Kluivert's having a disaster. Cherlanoff will have to come on for Kluivert. And that's it. I don't actually have any others that I can help up top. That is it. That's our changes. Wolves are winning this game at the moment. It's annoying. They have got the shots on target. We haven't got any shots on target at all. We need to change that somehow. But I can't think of anything else to do other than to push the line up. Just push the line up a little bit. Because something is not working. And as they get tired, maybe pushing up on them might cause them to make a mistake. But we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Come on, pick this ball up. Pick the ball up. Nice, nice football. Find the pass. Oh, that's dreadful. Dreadful. Come on, we got to do better than this. I'm going to make a change again in a minute. Have to. Wolves are... You can see from the stat here that Wolves are the better team. That's a good save. Okay, okay. They are very, very tired, and we are not tired. Do I stay with this low block and save energy? No. We go... Oh boy, this is terrible. We go to the high press, and we push the line up. I'm going to push the line up. And we don't need to step up more then. We're going to use a lot of energy. I need to get Bellegarde off. I don't have anybody I can put in there. I don't have another midfielder. This was my problem. Can Larson play in there? Just about. And then Nathan can come on for Bellegarde. Leonardo is tired, but I don't have anybody that I can... Struggling, yeah. That's the last change then. That's my last card. We have not had a shot on target, and Wolves have got 50%. They are a better team than us by the look of it on the day. We do have a corner though, a set piece. Come on. Is it in? No, it's hit the post and come out. Oh boy. Is this going to extra time? Is this going to be a test of my extra time theory? Wolves are very, very tired now. And we are actually tired at the back. It looks like it's going to peter out to a very tame 0-0. Neither side has looked particularly good. And that is it. It's going to go to extra time. Oh boy. Kirkin on. We can make one more substitution. Kirkin's already on. Fullbacks possibly need to put a new fullback on, but I don't have a winger that I can put on there, and I'm not prepared to risk Egan Riley. Costinha is tired, but again I don't have a right back on the bench. I'm going to have to bring Egan Riley on as a right back. At least he's fresh legs, but I got couple of 2 stars playing now. That's the problem with injuries. And oh, wait a minute, who are my tired players? There should only be 4 tired players. Costinha's not on. Okay, so Gabbia. So I need to tell Gabbia to ease off the tackles, close down less, hold his position, take fewer risks. Good. And then Who else? Maswega. I don't want him tackling harder. He doesn't have to mark tighter. Close down less. Ease off the tackles. Dribble less. Larson. I probably need to change him to an attacking mid so I can tell him to dribble less, take fewer risks, ease off tackles, close down less. And then who's the other one? Leonardo. He's not that tired. So that's given them a little bit of help. Get out there. Prove you are winners. You weren't that bad, but I believe in you. This is it, boys. This is your moment. I do need to go and have a look at the substitutions that Wolves have made. I forgot about that. He's a centre-back. Don't need to worry about him. Zito. They have some very tired players. I think that Wolves are going to win this because hard tackle, right foot. Because they just feel like they've got it over me. They have all season. Tight mark him. Tight mark him. And the changes that I've made have not made any difference. That's the sad bit. Tight mark him. And Carabou. Oh, from Burnley, isn't he? Left foot and hard tackle him. Carabou, yeah, good name from the past. And Neves, all their boys were tired from the weekend. They rotated their team. And hard tackle him. And tight mark him. We're gonna have to do it. And that's it. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I might go a little bit more tacking later on. If it's still 0-0. Just looking at how tired Wolves are. Oh. You could see by the flight of that ball that it wasn't going in. It does look to me, Mikey, like it's going to penalties. But Wolves are the better team at the moment. And I think I need to do something. Shall I just take one last shot at this? That's the low block now. With a higher line. I think, yeah, we're just going to try and hold on to what we've got. We'll go to penalties and see what happens. Oh, boy. But they are better than us. 7-3, 13-2. Wouldn't surprise me to see Wolves scoring. My nerves are shot. Come on. Can we build something? Can we build something? Just slow it down now. Slow it down. Take your time. But just don't do anything stupid at the back. Just pass it around. Run them around. They're going to be tired. Run them around. That's good stuff. And one ball then will do it. One pass. Come on, Larson. You've got this. There's the pass. He's in space. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What a manager. We made that simple decision to go to the low block again. Bingo. We have won. Yeah, now I think I need to do something here. I'm going to pull the line back a little bit now, because they're no doubt going to be throwing these long balls over the top now. We've got this. As long as we are sensible now, we've got this. 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Counting it down. Can we make it 2-0? Oh boy. Like, this FM's going to drag this out until tomorrow night. With just like the highlights. Come on, stop it. We don't need any more highlights. My nerves are shot. Good tackle. Good tackle, my son. We've got this. They were tired. We looked fitter. And that's what's counted in the end. It's going to be disallowed. It's going to be disallowed for sure. The FF's not going to let me get away with this. It's going to be disallowed. It is disallowed. Please just hold on, boys. Hold on. What I need to do is to... Oh, I can't do it. Stop this highlight. I don't care. I need to tell my fullbacks to close down less. Do not go charging in on them. And the other one, Kirkin. Do not go charging in on the opposition now. Just hold on. We have done it. We've done it. We have won the Carabou Cup. Amazing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, there I am. Look, see, there I am. Just looking on with pride as we have lifted the Carabou Cup. We have done it. I don't know how, but we have done it. These players are now going to be very, very tired. And I just feel really proud of those boys. They worked their socks off. And I think at the end of the day, Wolves were unlucky, but we took our chance when it mattered. And it's upset the stats that I use, because Wolves, on the face of it, were the better team. We just took our chance when it mattered. When they got tired. What a win. Congratulations, boys. Absolutely stunning. Shall I go and meet the press now? No, I never meet the press. Because they always try to trip you up, and I'm not falling for that one. What a win. What a win. Yes, of course, we famously knocked out Manchester United on the way. And we have won the Carabou Cup. All right. And if we can get to Europe as well, if we can get a European place as well, some of you who've been with me since the beginning will remember that first season in the Prem where we could not get a win, and it took us almost up to Christmas to win a game. We were dead and buried, and look where we are now in season 3. What a turnaround. We've won a trophy as well. And I'm going to call it a night there. I think it's been an extremely good episode. We turned the game on its head. Yeah, we are already in a cup, aren't we? We must be in a cup already for winning. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the rules. Winner qualify for the Conference League. So we are in Europe already. That's awesome. So we have got to Europe already. We've turned this on its head. And there still might be better to come. There might be better to come. Who knows what's going to happen in the FA Cup as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Premier League games to go, plus the Cup. Who knows? I'm going to call it a night here. My nerves are shot after that final. I had a good feeling coming into this. I thought we could do it, and we've done it. I feel very good. I'm going to have a celebratory cup of tea now and a nice pasty or a sausage roll. I'm not sure which. Just to relax now, get my breath back. And then we will plough on what day is it today? We'll plough on Thursday. We'll do 4 or 5 games on Thursday, and then we can finish off the season on Tuesday. And from there, we can decide what happens next. Danish, thank you so much. Good to meet you. Have you been sitting there quietly all the time? Good to meet you, Danish, and welcome to the live stream. And we have, I am as shocked as anybody what we've done this season, and some of these runs that we've been on, I've been quite shocked. This is just a poor Burnley team. That wasn't very good, but we've done really well. I really want this to continue and get to Europe, maybe to the Champions League if we can. I'm really setting a stall out there. Good. Nice to meet you too, Ollie. And don't forget to, if you haven't already, leave a like. It does help the algorithm to push the video out to people who are yet to come up against the channel. Some people out there don't even know we exist, and they'd probably be like to come into the chat here as well. So leave a like, help push it out, and help get some more people coming in to join us. This is, for me, as a creator, and I'm not really a creator, I'm a very small-time YouTuber. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But for me, this is the best part of being on YouTube. Making videos is hard work, and it's a lonely business. This is, for me, this is fun, and I get to interact with you guys, and it makes it all worthwhile for me. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, as I said, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Thanks, Andy. It was a good episode. We've done very, very well. And I'll see you guys on Thursday when we will keep this going, I hope. Thank you all, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.